Hello everyone, welcome to ST Model Cars. In my previous two videos, I reviewed this 1/18 scale McLaren 765LT by HPD, High Performance Diecast, and I also reviewed this McLaren 675LT by AutoArt. So I thought I'll give a quick comparison video here, between the two models, right? In case anyone interested to see how the HPD brand, compare against AutoArt. So first of all, the HPD, like I mentioned in my video, I wasn't or isn't too familiar with this brand, but if you look at their official website, it looks like they're very closely related to LCD. So, I suspect that, this is built by LCD, and it has very that feel, right? If you ever have some models from LCD, so it has that feel on this HPD model. So, and I don't know. So, let's compare color first, right? Both of this color were called Chicane Gray. This is Chicane Gray, and this is Chicane Effect. That's the official color. There are slightly different hue. The AutoArt car is slightly lighter, and the HPD car, the newer 765LT, is slightly darker. And I'm not saying that this is inaccurate. It might be the case in the real car as well. So if you know about the accuracy of these colors, feel free to comment in the comment section. Okay, both of these are full opening model cars. The HPD, this is metallic, so this is die-cast metal, right? You can kind of see how the door opens here. Okay, and then you get the front opens here like that, right? And then the engine compartment. So you have to remove this glass first, which is a magnetic. Okay. And then this is exposed, right? And then if you open this cover, you have to use a pick tool because this is just very tight. But this is magnetically held. So this is kind of there you go. Oh, I dropped it. It's okay. All right. So again, this is just magnetically held. So you can see the engine details underneath that, right? So I'll leave it here. And if you look at the AutoArt car, there it is. So it also opens, right? Okay, and the engine compartment, it just have a glass that flips up like that versus multiple pieces like the 765. The AutoArt is the composite series, so this is non-metallic, right? And this is metallic. The HPD car is slightly heavier, but not that much heavier. So just put it that way, I guess, right? And okay, so. Both, like I mentioned earlier, both are fully opening die-cast. However, if you close everything, right, I would say the AutoArt have a better execution on the panel gaps, right? If you look at the panel gaps on the AutoArt, is it perfect? No, but I would say it's probably a little better than the HPD as far as the panel gap and door alignments, right? So if we look at the HPD, like for example, you see this gap in the front. This is the passenger door and the driver door, and you see that this gap is not even, right? And especially the one on the driver door, like you can see that this gap is just not even. And then also, if you look at the HPD car, if you look at the back, there's a slight misalignment here on the door when you close it, right? I don't know, it's probably not really clear from the camera, but like from here on the top to here, it's not really flush. There's a step here in the bottom if you close the door all the way, and same with the driver's side. Okay, and if you look at the AutoArt, granted, it's kind of hard to compare because it has this carbon fiber scoop right on the side. But the door, looks a little flusher on the AutoArt. Hang on, let me close this perfectly. My hands keep bumping it. So the door gap and everything looks a lot more consistent in the AutoArt car. Okay. The other thing is that On the HPD car, if you look at the side markers, you know, like this front side marker, the rear side markers, these are just painted. You know, these are not separate lenses, and I find that a little disappointing for $200 plus model car, right? The AutoArt car doesn't have the front side marker, but if you look at the rear side markers here, these are separate lens, which looks very refined. Okay, the tail light, the AutoArt, you know, have the real like a separate lenses, clear lenses, just like the real car, and the HPD car, the tail light, you know, this red stripe, they're just painted on, right? And the you know, they're not separate lenses, and you know, I wish they would have done it like the AutoArt, you know, make this from the clear lens just like the real car. It's only red when it's lit, right? So you know, so I wish they would have done it like how AutoArt does it. Okay, so the biggest, by far the biggest downside of the HPD car are the exhaust. If you look at this 4 exhausts, they are, you know, they're plugged like this, right? It just looks a bit like a toy, and I just don't think this is acceptable for $200 model car. Okay, and if you look at the let's see, if you look at the AutoArt, this is also plugged actually, but it does look like a valve, and it's not as obvious as the HPD car, right? But both the AutoArt and the HPD, if you look at the perforation on the back, both are real perforation, so you can see through it, which is, you know, again, which is pretty neat. Okay. So if you look at the wheel and tire details, right? Here's the HPD and the AutoArt. They're pretty similar, right? You know, here's the HPD, and here's the AutoArt. The nice thing about the AutoArt is they actually brand the tires. So this is the P0 Pirelli. You can see it here on the tires. I don't know if you can see it from the camera, you know, but here's the Pirelli brand right here where my pointer is. Let me see if I can zoom it a little bit. Okay, so there it is. So Pirelli P0, the AutoArt, right? And if you look at the HPD car, the tires, they're not branded. Okay. All right. So let's see. The last thing I want to mention also, as for comparison, the spoiler. The AutoArt spoiler, you know, they move, right? They extend and they retract. However, the mechanism it's very flimsy, and you do have to work it to get it into the right position. As you can see here, you know, like it's possible for the front to kind of, you know, come unhinged, I guess, if you will, you know, and this is not like a good position, right? So you do have to press the bottom, the front, and then, you know, you have to, when you play with it, you kind of have to make sure that, you know, this is sitting correctly, and again, it just feels very flimsy. Okay, on the HPD car, it's very easy to move. You know, like if you look at the spoiler, there's no wrong way to do it. It's, you know, extend, retract, and it's very robust. It doesn't feel flimsy at all. So, okay, so with each model have its plus and minuses. You know, I guess, you know, it's really up to you. If you make the choice between AutoArt and HPD, you know, what's important to you, I guess. Someone asked me, out of the 2 cars, which one do I like the best? So I'm going to answer this. At the moment, I like the 765, the newer car, better, just because, again, it's newer and it has a bit more aggressive look, right? But I think in the long run, the 675 car will age better because it has more of like a timeless look, right? You know. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this comparison. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to post them in the comment section. Much appreciated. If you can subscribe to the channel, and if you haven't, and if you can like the video as well. Okay, I will see you in my next video, and thanks for watching.